Yo, what is going on, swamp meat, or I guess my snowbirds in this case? Um, Sorry if I sound a bit weird. I am in the early stages of being sick. Uh, but with that being said, should you summon for life? We all know it's a yes. Come on now. She's the actual real DPS character that released this update. Um, in my personal opinion, she is probably the best character. DPS character, I would say. Our best character, I would say. Best character to pull for in this game right at the moment. Um, Me personally, I feel as though that she's like the most versatile. I do use her in 99% of the content whenever I just want to breeze through it. Even not during like event sections. Like, which one is it? Like stuff like this. Like I would just use life if I didn't have the character. Which on this account I don't, but I haven't done this event because I'm lazy. But if I were to do it, I would use life. I just think that like she's a valuable character. She's very straightforward. She does a lot of damage. She's not dependent on her summonable weapon. It's just you can't go wrong with life. But I'm not going to go into too much detail on how she works, as I've already done that in the video on my channel. If I remember, I'll put it in the description. But like, I guess a quick explanation. Basically, all of her kit functions around dodge shot. And how you activate the dodge shot is by either using the skill or shooting enemies enough to fill up the meter, and then pressing the dodge button and she does damage. That is literally her whole gameplay. It's very simple. Once you get into the rhythm of it, she's very, like, she's brain dead to play. Especially if you get her M1, which you should, as her dodge shot no longer consumes stamina, so you're not going to have stamina issues like a certain Frito pie that we have out now. So yeah, you can't go wrong. Plus, you know, you don't, like, Finny came out alongside her. You don't need Finny to make her work. She just makes things a lot smoother with life, as you don't really need to reload. But even then, like, without her, you'll be fine. Yeah. I guess I'll just go into NeuroSim to show off how she works, as she is pretty simple. What is this boss? This week the chaos. What about this? I've never fought this boss. It's also weak to chaos. You know what? We'll just do this. I don't really care about competing, so it is what it is. We'll grab Finny here. And the great thing about her as well is that if you look at her kit, which can I show here? If you look at her kit, these little insight marks, what's interesting is that they count as skill damage whenever they deal damage. So hypothetically speaking, you could run her with like Enya, for example, and get some okay damage out of Enya. As you know, life would be able to fill up her support skill relatively easily. Or you could run Marion, Swimsuit Marion, if you pulled her as well. Well, not pulled her, but if you played last update and got her for free. It's not like recommended to really run them, but if you don't have better options, they're usable on life. Like skill damage is such a small portion of her kit that you don't need to. Probably should look for better options, but I'll just run it here just because I can. But yeah, as you can see, the meter's filled up, dodge shot. Pop the skill, dodge shot. And you literally do that for her whole gameplay. It's centered around this dodge shot. Yeah, it's like no support. You know, I wouldn't say my life is exactly the most well built, as I have terrible luck with logistics in this game. But yeah. She, you know, very simple. So do pull for her. But in terms of a weapon, as I said, she's not dependent on it. And unless you're trying to compete in NeuroSim, which most likely, I don't know, like you shouldn't stress out over it because it's only cosmetics. Her free-to-play weapon is fine. Hell, I have it at T1 because I pulled her weapon. I just like life. I like our wife. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about life. If you guys did pull for her, if anybody did, let me know. Let me know how your pulls went. And if not, it's okay. Like, at the end of the day, this is a PvE game. It doesn't matter who the fuck you really pull for. Just pull for your favorite characters. But yeah, I guess I'll see you all later. I hope that you have a great day. And yeah.